What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. You know what I'm saying? We're back with some more reactions. This is going to be a little different. This is going to be a video made by SunnyV2. You know what I'm saying? It's this video called Guava Juice's Guide to Losing Your Audience. Entire audience. Like, I have a feeling this is going to be a horrible video. I just have a feeling. So, without further ado, let's get this shit started. But before we get this started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if your favorite part of the video was at the end of the video or in between the video, whatever time you feel like you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Just subscribe to the channel, man, and like the video. If we get up to 30 likes, I'll react to another SunnyV2 video, and then also I'll do a double upload, and I will drop my newest videos early. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, 30 likes, and I'll just drop it to it, and I'll do a double upload. Okay? All right, let's get this started.
View.
Real quick, before this video starts, let's make sure you go to the channel, subscribe to the channel, make sure you got your post notifications on. Also, go back to all the recent videos so you can see uploads like this and gaming videos and more. You know, just have a lot of fun content on here. We're trying to get those views up, trying to get those subs up. So, like I always say, peace, we go, be gone. Let's get this video started.
Months have declined by over 90%, with many of these recent views coming from shorts, as his long-form content gains roughly 100,000 views a video. What on earth happened? Let's travel back to his absolute peak. January 2017, 249 million views. Why was he so successful at this point in time? By then, Guava Juice had already been on YouTube for over 11 years, during which it became apparent that he was incredibly talented at latching onto trends and had built an intuition for what was popular on YouTube at any one time. For example, his 2007 music video parodies were similar to what Smosh had become successful with, and by 2016 he was still competing with other top-tier gaming YouTubers like Vanos. Unfortunately, this also meant that Guava hadn't really carved out a specific lane for his channel, which is a necessity for long-term YouTube growth. Well, arguably. You can get reasonable views by joining a genre and making a contribution. However, explosive growth usually comes from pioneering a brand new or underperforming genre, as Guava Juice would come to discover in mid-2016 after uploading a video simply titled Orbeez Bath Challenge. Now, there was no denying that this video was targeted toward children. However, it still had many different elements of relatability, leading the video towards success. For example, anybody could access Orbeez, most people have a bathtub in their house, so it therefore posed this question of, well, what would be the outcome of this experiment if you did it for yourself? This made the video extremely enticing to click on, and once watching, Guava Juice then validated the audience by providing the exact outcome that everybody had clicked on the video for. A bathtub filled to the brim with Orbeez, which when combined with a cameo from Spider-Man, made for the perfect viral video. Each of Guava's bathtub uploads followed this similar premise of what would happen if you did this in your own house.
I wouldn't do that.
There was always an element of curiosity. His Oobleck Bath Challenge even provided a guide for how to make the liquid, and it posed the question of, well, is he going to get stuck when it finally dries at
Especially because, like, I like to have a clean house, you know what I'm saying? So why would I want to mess up my house if it started off clean and then I mess it up again by doing some dumb shit like this? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm not saying he's dumb. I'm just saying, like, the things that he's doing is kind of dumb. But I mean, kids like it. I guess it's supposed to be for kids. So I mean, if kids like it, then they can watch whatever they feel like. I'm not gonna control what a kid wants to watch. I mean, if they're my kid, then yeah, I definitely will control what they want to watch, because there's some shit on here that I don't need them seeing, that I would not want them seeing, and yeah, so I'm trying to keep them as innocent as possible. You know what I'm saying?
the end of the video, his Lego bath challenge posed the question of will he get hurt, while his Diet Coke and Mentos bath challenge implied that the Coke might fizz everywhere. Each episode was only 3 or 4 minutes long, so why not click and see the potential outcome? The short nature of the videos also meant that they didn't waste the audience's time and were optimized for watch time percentage. And while this goes against the classic trope of longer videos equals more watch time equals better performance, this has been disproven by people like David Dobrik, who have shown that 10 4-minute videos can be better for retention in comparison to one 40-minute video in its full entirety. Regardless, Guava Juice's videos were doing so well that even his water bath challenge cracked 5 million views.
Out of all the bath challenges I've done, I'm surprised I'd ever tried water.
Leading him to experiment with other types of content, in which he'd reveal another simple yet key success component. He was actually excited to make each video. Despite being in his mid-20s, you could tell that Guava Juice loved every piece of content, from making gummy pizzas to building a house out of red cups. This gave the videos a unique, enjoyable flavor, as it was obvious that he was happy to be there, which accompanied his cliche yet ideal philosophy of wanting to improve the content every single day.
As long as you consistently make an effort to do better every single day, things will definitely get better every single day.
That's the most
However,
dumbest
Guava's
shit I've heard in
explosion
my
was
life. Don't
also
say some
assisted
shit like
by
that.
timing, as viral videos required significantly less time and effort back in 2017. Take for example this video titled "Do Not Jump on the Trampoline Ball Pit at 3 AM, in which the time is shown at the start of the video 3:06, as well as at the end of the video 3:29, meaning this entire episode took only 23 minutes to film. There were basically no props, no script, and the whole thing was shot in one take, meaning the video took only a couple of hours to complete after editing, and it's now received over 20 million views. To achieve that same kind of performance on any long-form video today requires at least 1 week's work, as well as maybe a team, maybe a budget, and even then pulling anything close to that number requires a perfect storm. Back then, however, Guava Juice was doing millions of views on every single video, almost all of which needed minimal planning and could have been completed in under a day. In the process, Guava Juice kept up with every trend from Fortnite to TikTok reactions until he'd dip his feet into a brand new video type that would take his channel to a whole new level, his 10 Things You Shouldn't Do series. In the beginning, it wasn't even supposed to be a series. However, after 10 Things You Shouldn't Do in an airplane gained a view count in the millions, Guava Juice doubled down with 10 Things You Shouldn't Do in the movie theater, 10 Things You Shouldn't Do at school, and 10 Things You Shouldn't Do on a train, each of which performing incredibly well, and it's really no wonder why. The videos were comedic, relatable, and had a bunch of effort put into them. They usually had multiple people per skit as well as a full set for every video, which made them extra unique, especially when combined with Guava Juice's absolutely insane style of comedy.
Don't be a food inspector!
Hello, my friend. How may I help you today?
Hello, I'm the food inspector. Could I have one of each food, please?
Sure thing. Follow me.
I love inspecting food.
Right this way, Mr. Food Inspector. You see, all the food should be right over there.
What is this?
You should have left Woody on the chance!
Pasta! Are you here to save me?
Now stay here for the rest of your life!
Daddy, is that you? It's me, your son.
These videos went absolutely
Like father,
wild
like son.
throughout 2020, often gaining well over 10 million views. However, in April 2021, seemingly overnight, something began to change on the Guava Juice channel. He went from gaining over 100,000 subscribers every single month to almost complete stagnation, while his videos were suddenly struggling to achieve more than 1 million views. Why the sudden drop? The decline seemed to begin with a video by Danny Gonzalez, posted only 2 weeks prior, titled "Guava Juice is Out of Control," in which Danny would critique.
Of course, because usually when someone falls off, it's either because something they did in like a past video, or something that somebody else did, or it's like somebody's talking about them, making them look bad. Then people are gonna they're just gonna stop. They're just gonna stop watching them. Me personally, I don't got nothing to worry about because the shit that I do, I don't really do. I mean, y'all know everything I do. I do reactions and gaming, you know what I'm saying? That's all I do. Literally. Anything outside of YouTube, it's always just me, myself, and I. Maybe my girl, maybe my little brothers and sister, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, I'm chilling, so I don't got to worry about none of that. Because what I'm doing now is what I'm going to be doing for the rest of the year, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say rest of my life because there may be a point in time when I get older that I won't be able to do anything like that. But uh, sh- that to be determined in the future.
The absolutely insane nature of every Guava Juice video in a fun and entertaining way.
It's just so hard to follow. It's like, is this even a story? Is there a plot to this? They're just like doing random things and crazy things are happening. He can't really subvert our expectations anymore because our expectations.
Does bro have a picture of himself drinking in the background? Me personally, I wouldn't choose to get a picture like that because why would I want to see myself drinking one moment I try to go to my door or leave my room? If I wanted to see myself drink, I just go in the kitchen and stand by the sink and then look down in the sink and see my reflection.
It's just that something random is going to happen at all times.
The video received over 2 million views in less than a week, and while it acted as somewhat of a compliment, since Guava Juice was trying to make insane content, Danny's video would also act as a catalyst for the short-term retirement of the series. After uploading an episode on the 3rd of April, Guava Juice didn't post a 10 Things You Shouldn't Do episode until almost 3 months later on the 27th of June, after which it became obvious that the quality of the series had dropped off significantly. For example, Guava Juice's 10 Things You Shouldn't Do at Disneyland felt like it had been thrown together with no prior planning. There was no set, there were no characters, and the jokes felt random, but in a way that was more like, what the hell even is this anymore?
Don't feed the birds.
During the retirement of the series,
First
Guava
off, that
Juice
shit hurt my ears. Second, of course, a video like that's gonna want to change the way a content creator acts. Not me, because my shits are never scripted. I do what I want to do. I do what I say. Do what I want to do and say what I gotta say. You know what I'm saying? And I say it however I feel like is best for me to say it. And sometimes when I say things, they just come off the top of my head. Like right now, when I'm talking about, it's just me thinking. So like, when you've been doing like scripted content your whole YouTube career, and someone like people just start having feedback about it, you're gonna want to change it to unscripted, so then you can grab the attention of a new audience. You know what I'm saying? So you can get your old audience back and a new audience at the same time, because you don't have this. But at the same time, he's doing it by himself now, which isn't as fun as it would be if you did it with a bunch of people, because he used to have like a bunch of people in the videos, but now he just does them by himself, which isn't going to be as fun as it used to be when you did it with all your friends and family and all that.
Instead been uploading increasingly lazy content, such as Guava Juice ranks Guava Juice videos, as well as old repackaged compilations, such as Best of Guava Juice 24-hour livestream, both of which subtly implying that the glory days of the channel were coming to an end, as was also indicated by the thumbnails. During his peak, the thumbnails felt clean, straightforward, and were on par with YouTube's meta at the time. And while some of his 2021 thumbnails were definitely on the cutting edge, there were others that felt crowded, dated, or just straight up confusing. The channel seemed to have been struggling from a lack of effort and innovation. However, there was actually a good reason for this. In December 2021, Guava Juice announced that he'd instead been spending his time on a kids TV series called The Guava Juice Show, which was about to release its very first episode on YouTube Originals. Guava displayed his confidence in the show by purchasing a billboard at LAX, and it was looking like this series could reignite the channel, although only in the beginning. The first 5 episodes performed reasonably well, averaging around 3 million views each. However, for whatever reason, the 6th episode gained only 150,000 views, with almost every episode afterwards following a similar trend. Guava and his team would produce a total of 13 episodes for the show, after which he'd upload a new video titled The End, in which Guava Juice was unusually upset, possibly as a partial result of the show's poor performance.
I've been doing Guava Juice for so long, I've missed my daughter's birthdays and friends' weddings, and I feel like there was just no balance to
See,
who I
that's the problem. That's the problem with some YouTubers when they get big on YouTube. Just because you get big on YouTube doesn't mean you have an obligation to feed your audience the content they want when they want it. It's your life. It's your channel. You can upload whenever you feel like it. Like me, I upload like at least once or twice a day is because I feel like doing it and I have the time for it. If it comes to like having to do like family stuff, yeah, I'll probably, if I'm doing a recording at the time, I'll probably stop the recording just to help with whatever's going on. And if it's not important, then I'm not gonna do it. But if it's like really important, like a birthday or like I have to help a friend with something serious, I would literally drop everything, stop the whole recording, pause everything, and I would go do what I had to go do. I wouldn't just blow everything off just to do YouTube. That's not, because I mean, I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to do this. Like, I really do YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do this for real. But at the same time, I'm also not going to let that affect me. And I'm also not going to let that, take control of my life at the same time. There's certain things you got to understand is that you want to do this, you got to do this, if you want to do that, you do that. But you have to find a balance between both of those. And as I said, since it's your channel, you can help yourself find that balance between your regular life and your YouTube life. You know what I'm saying? Because like, who who are the viewers? Who are the viewers to tell you when you upload? Me, I'll say at least I'll be like, if I get a certain amount of views or a certain amount of likes, then I'll upload this video for y'all this day. I'll come up with the day myself. I'll come up with the day and the time for myself for me to do the video. My viewers don't tell me when to upload because I mean they can't tell me when to upload. Like I said, it's my channel. I can upload when I feel like. If I don't upload for a while, I'm not gonna upload for a little bit, and then I'll probably, when I do upload, I'll probably explain why I didn't upload, or I'll just go past it and just get on with the video. You know what I'm saying? Like with Corey Kenshin's, he'll disappear for a couple months and then he'll upload again after those couple months. He'll explain everything. It's usually a family situation or he needed time for himself. Everybody needs time for themselves. You know what I'm saying? But right here, it's just like missing your daughter's birthday and friends' weddings. That's not, just because you're big on YouTube doesn't mean you have to miss out. Doesn't mean you're better than anyone. Doesn't mean you have to miss out on all these things. Like you could just be sitting. Like it's crazy. You could just sit in your room, make money just for being at the corner of a screen, making a video. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you all gotta find a balance between your YouTube life and your like actual life. Me, I found a balance because I record a video any chance that I get. Because usually half of the times I do record a video, and how I got so many videos is because those are days where I don't have anything special to do, or I'll do it after school when I don't have homework. Simple. Let's keep this going.
am as a person. Um,
Guava Juice didn't specify why he was feeling so down, however he wasn't ready to give up just yet, as he then released a second season of the show, which once again performed to a mediocre standard. At a couple 100,000 views per episode, Guava might as well have just continued making standard videos, and this wasn't even the worst part. Whilst producing the show's 26 episodes, Guava Juice lost touch with the one skill that had always guaranteed success, an ability to keep up with trends and the current YouTube meta. Prior to making the Guava Juice show, he was averaging maybe 700,000 views on his normal YouTube uploads. However, after the second season came to an end only 7 months later, it was rare to see any of his videos achieve more than 200,000 views. It seemed that Guava Juice had fallen into the misconception that if he split his time between YouTube and a TV show, he'd achieve double the amount of success, yet the opposite happened and his performance was instead cut in half. On top of splitting his time between two different forms of media, Guava Juice also had to worry about YouTube Shorts, his in-store products, as well as a bloody NFT project, which has to be one of the dumbest things you can launch as a creator, because it's so obvious that you're just trying to siphon
My
some
channel
quick
got
cash.
up to the amount of subscribers. I'm like 406 right now. The first The first 200 and something was for me pulling a Corey Kenshin. I disappeared for about like almost a year. I wasn't uploading for almost a year. I come back to the channel. I got mad subscribers on there. And then I'm like, damn. How did that work? How does that work? No wonder why Corey got so many subscribers. Every time he disappears, he comes back with a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I might start doing that more often. I might just hit up and then just be on. No, just kidding. I'm not going to do that to you. Feel me?
From the audience. Guava Juice's new low was established in a recent video titled My Future, in which he speaks as though his career is pretty much over.
I just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, I am very honored to be a part of your childhood.
His former excitement has transformed into boredom and complete apathy, as was highlighted during one of the video's announcements.
With growing in mind, I just want to let you know for this channel, moving forward, I'm going back to my old roots, which is gaming. 2016, I made the channel because I wanted to create a gaming channel.
While Guava Juice gives off the vibe that he wants the videos to return to their former glory, it also seems like he's lacking the motivation and clear vision to get them there. And as a result, he's trying almost anything, including sympathy from the audience, to achieve an increase in viewership. However, this has only had the opposite effect, as most of his gaming videos struggle to achieve 100,000 views. Guava Juice has made it way too obvious that he doesn't have an interest in producing the content, and this lack of commitment shows in each and every upload. The videos just feel a bit generic and aimless. A great YouTube video should be fresh and energizing, something that makes you want to click, just like the bathtub videos did during the channel's heyday. And while it's clear that Guava Juice is slowly rebuilding his intuition for what makes a great video, he's yet to return his skills back to a competitive level.
I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? If you want to do something, do it. Don't just do it just because you want, just because like you need something out of it. Do it because you want to do it, like you actually want to. Because nobody's gonna force you to do what you want to do. You know, whatever you want to do is what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you, not them. But that was an interesting video. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, if you liked the video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Like I already told you in the beginning of the video. And let me know what your favorite part of the video was. In the comments below, or you can head to my socials. You can text me. Give me a little feedback on what I should do, what you think I should change. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let y'all control me. Trust and believe. Y'all can give you a little criticism or feedback, but I'm still gonna do what I want to do. That's just how I am. I'm still gonna do what I want to do. You're not gonna really force me to do what y'all want me to do. As I said before, my channel. So, anyways, I'm gonna be out. That's gonna be it for today. As I always say, peace. We good. We gone. And we out. I'll catch y'all in another video.
Like a snitch, no thoughts, no stamps, new hoes, 10 toes, new guac, new bands, new whip, new chicks, new kicks, Jackie Chan, as she pay. Bad bitch, no bag, I just hit another lick and she be counting in my rest.